Welcome to this new tutorial. Today we are going to learn how to generate a purchase order. First, open the Maintenance Scheduling module. Check your due list settings. This is where you specify the depth of the due maintenance items that the system will retrieve. In this case, the maintenance items that will reach their deadlines in the next 3 months, 100 hours, and 100 landings, or that are already overdue. When you modify your settings, they are saved in the cloud for next times. Click Display Due List. The system looks for all the scheduled and unscheduled maintenance tasks related to the selected aircraft. The tasks are sorted by type. In our example, you can see that there is one package retrieved from its section, 3 tasks out of the phase inspections, 1 component task, 1 additional, 1 publication, and 1 miscellaneous item. When the flag is blue, it means that the maintenance operation is not due yet. If the text of the remaining column is written in orange, you're getting close to the deadline. When the flag is orange, either you've reached the deadline or you're within the tolerance. When the flag is red, you've exceeded the deadline and the tolerance. The packages are built to contain several maintenance tasks in order to facilitate the maintenance planning. If you want to select only one task out of the package, you can click Show Package Tasks. The tasks will be displayed separately in the due list. If you click on the button once again, the task will be grouped again. The Estimated Deadline column helps you to order maintenance deadlines for calendar or non-calendar potentials. The system estimates when you should ideally schedule your maintenance operation based on your aircraft average flight time per day or average cycles per day. The information is calculated from the paper or electronic flight logs recorded in the system. You can overwrite the information and click on Refresh Scheduler to apply the settings. Here are the changes. You can go back to the previous averages by clicking on Reset Real Averages. You can calculate the averages based on the last 3 months, the last 7 days, the last month, or you can provide a custom range. Once the due item have been retrieved, you can start building your next maintenance order. To select the required tasks, you have 3 options. You can select tasks one by one by ticking the boxes. You can click and drag your mouse on the grid indicator as shown, or you can select all tasks by ticking the box in the column header. Once the task selection is completed, click on Add to New Purchase Order. An assistant appears on the right side of the screen. In the first tab, you can change the title of the maintenance order as required. For example, Work Order or Maintenance Order. The reference is automatically generated by the system. The prefix comes from the field Reference Begins With that you can find in the Aircraft Details window. The year is the current year. In this case, we are preparing the 17th purchase order of the year. There is no revision for the moment. The date is automatically displayed but can be overwritten. The user is the person that is currently logged in. To complete your maintenance order, you need to select the sender information, so the company requesting the maintenance to be performed. You access the entities of the address book that are of type Airworthiness Manager. As you can see in the address book, the system will not display the other entities. Next, you select the addressee, so the MRO organization that will perform the maintenance actions. Select the appropriate address and contact name. Fill in the place of work. Enter the expected start date and time. Enter the expected end date and time. These values can be corrected afterwards based on the aircraft's actual downtime. Specify if a check flight is necessary. The approved maintenance program reference is automatically retrieved and displayed in the order report. The following tabs contain the list of selected tasks sorted by type: Packages, Inspections, Components, Additionals, Publications, Miscellaneous. You have the possibility to override any task text fields. This will update the order content but not the aircraft status. Click on Preview to display the result. Here is the concatenated reference. The registration, the type, and the serial number of the aircraft, the sender, the addressee, where and when the work is expected to happen, the approved maintenance program reference. The aircraft operation status shows the aircraft and engine status at the day of the creation of the purchase order. It will be automatically updated when you will display the preview again. There are different customizable templates. Once you're done, click on Generate PO. You can send an email to notify the MRO contact you selected. Here, the email of the person is already filled as it is registered in the address book. Click on Validate. The maintenance order is being saved, the maintenance scheduling module closes, and the purchase order module opens. Here is your new order. All the tasks are in the associated tabs. Creation and modification of maintenance order content is made from the maintenance scheduling module. All the tasks that are already added to an open maintenance order are now displayed with green flags, and the reference of the order is available in the corresponding field. So if you need to add a task to the order, go back to the maintenance scheduling module and click on Display Due List. For this example, we'll extend the settings so that new due tasks will appear. Select one or more tasks and click on Add to Existing PO. We select the order we just created. The revision number is automatically incremented. In the Component tab, we can see the task we just added and the associated revision. Click on Generate PO. You can see that the task has been successfully added. This is now the end of this tutorial. We hope it will help you to work more efficiently. Do not hesitate to subscribe to our YouTube channel to be the first to discover our next exclusive videos.